was working on a scanning project I was talking about, where we had scanned a number of images, and after each image I just do a real quick QC, so that I know that if I do 30 of them and then QC it, and it turns out that they weren't turning out, then you guys are all over again.
Then you got to start all over again.
Right.
So you might as well QC. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
During the process, that's a milestone check.
Yeah, we do this with videos as well. If we were doing an encode on a video, as opposed to encoding a 1 hour video, we encode like 15 seconds. Because it takes a lot less time to encode 15 seconds. And then you QC that encode, and luckily that comes out perfect. Then you go back and QC the whole thing. Because you think, okay, I don't have time to do it right the first time, then you don't have time to do it right again. It's like we're in a rush, we gotta get this done, let's just go ahead and do it. So you encode the entire 1 hour video because you're up against a deadline. And then after that 1 hour video is encoded, it's like, oops, we messed up on this code, this part.
That's happened to us before, where we're getting ready for a big workshop or seminar, and I transfer all of the slide deck for the presentation to one of my team here, and then they implant it into a software package that has great animation to it. And if I don't get my stuff done on time, that sufficiently gives my team enough time to put it into the software, then we're all rushing. And sure enough, we're a day and a half away from the workshop. And I look at it and I go, this is not right. Right? So you just touched on the next step. The next step, and don't feel like this is micromanagement. The next step is to then, if the employee, direct report, you name it, actually does come back and describe this to you, you go, well, that's not right. But then you say it to them again and they give you the circle. Okay? They give you the circle. Then you go, good, you got it. You got it. Wonderful. Okay. What's the first 2 or 3 steps that you're going to take? I like this because it makes me feel more comfortable about the milestones. And this is where it comes in. A milestone is actually when the work gets done. Those are check-in points. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to urge you that when you set the expectation, you say, I want you to check in with me. I'm not going to chase you down. I want you to check in with me. And this is all about team. I want you to check in with me, every 2 days at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I want to know how you're doing. Okay, that's very important. What are your first 2 or 3 steps? Maybe even, more than that. What's your plan? The reason that that's important is particularly if it's a relatively new employee, you can start to figure out how they think, right?
Yep.
And you go, okay, oh, they got it, great, super. And you may not have to ask this question or come to this point for that same employee 10 times. I mean, after about 5 times, if you're quite comfortable about the way they approach projects, you're fine.